Hi scholars, today we're going to be working on your final draft of your Texas bio poem. I wanted to show you around in Schoology and show you a few things. Here is the Texas bio poem final draft template. You're going to click on that. It's going to force you to make a copy again. And here's what it looks like. It's nice, big, and blank. I have already formatted it for you so that you will have the right text size and it's center aligned. If you want to add some of your own creativity into the Texas bio poem, you can absolutely change the font. Make sure it's a font that I can read. I don't want to have to change it back to a font that I can read. You can also change the size of the font a bit if you would like. But make sure that it is center aligned. Let's go back to Schoology and take a look at some other things. Here's the grading rubric for your Texas bio poem. This is exactly what I'm going to use to grade your bio poem. This is important for you so that you know that you've got all of the information in there. There's a checkbox. If you would like to check it off as you're going, you can simply print this out, or you can just look at the digital copy of it. Either way, it's totally fine. The body of the poem is worth 80 points total. Each of these sections are worth 8 points each. You need to make sure that you have each of them in here. Especially, let's take a look at this part right here, who loves 3 things about Texas. These need to be 3 individual things. They can't all be the same thing. Who feels 3 things about Texas? These also need to be 3 individual things. You cannot say the same thing 3 times. That does not count and you will not get points for that. Let's take a look at the formatting. I am also grading on formatting because I've already done it for you, but I want it kept that way. Here's an example of the formatting down here, center aligned. And this one is important, the second one. Each thought starts a new line. Okay, that simply means right here. Clever, kind, driven, enthusiastic, and then I press enter and start a new line. The daughter of Bart and Sharon Haley, then press enter. You get the gist. Okay. And then here's the final grade portion. When you get your final grade, it won't be on a paper like this. It will be in the grade book in Schoology. And here's my example of my Texas bio poem. You can look over that and read through it to get some ideas. I do want you to take a look right here, who feels at home in Texas, that everything really is bigger, and very proud of my Texan heritage. Okay, heritage starts a new line, and that's okay. But you'll still need to press enter after heritage so that you can start a new line on the new thought. Okay. I have bolded my first name and my last name. That's totally fine for you to do also, but it's not required. Let's take a look at where you should be at the end of today, because you will have Thursday, which is today, and Friday to work on your bio poem. You do not have to have a complete document by the end of today. In fact, if we go back and take a look at Thursday's complete folder, you will see that there's nowhere for you to submit the bio poem today. That's because I want you to take 2 days to do this, because this is a major grade. There is, however, a place for you to share it. So I want you to share what you wrote on the who feels line. Okay. You may ask how you're going to access this information tomorrow. Let's go back to the Texas bio poem. This is where you need to save it in your Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive automatically, or Google Docs automatically saves your work when you do things. You don't have to go into File Save or anything like that, but you do need to organize it so that you can find it tomorrow. I'll show you how to organize things in your Drive. You can see that this copy is already organized in my Drive because I'm the owner of it. Okay, you'll simply go into My Drive. You may need to create a new folder. You can do that down here with the folder and the little plus sign. You can make a folder that says Texas History. Okay. And inside of Texas History, you could make a folder that says Bio Poem. Click check. Okay. Now, when these folders are created, or whatever folders you want to organize them in are created, you can simply say move here, and it organizes it for you. So tomorrow, when you start on the final process of your bio poem and are ready to submit it, then you can find it inside of your Google Drive. Okay. Your Google Drive may look a little bit like this, maybe not. I have lots and lots of folders in mine, but you can head on in here to Google Drive. We can find the Texas history folder that we just created, which will be down here. Texas history. Oh goodness, I'm not sure which one it is. Let's see. That's not it. Here's the Texas history folder. And there's bio poem. And here's my saved final draft of my bio poem. All right, now it's your turn to work on your final draft of your bio poem.